I'm Martin Reaney. I'm the CEO and president of Prairie Tide Chemicals, and what we do at Prairie Tide is we take flax and process it and make it a better flavored oil, so people would like to eat a flax oil for the omega-3 fatty acids in it. The problem is that it has a bitter flavor to it, so we have a process that removes that bitter flavor. The leftover from removing that is a product called orbitides. It's essentially a small peptide. It's circular, and it starts out, it doesn't taste bitter in the fresh flax oil, but if the oil is let to stand for any period of time, it develops a bitter flavor as the peptides are oxidized. So people want to eat a nice sweet oil, and we're able to deliver that, and we're looking for applications for the products that are left over from making the flax oils. The neat thing about flax is it actually has about 5 things that are really healthy in it. So it's not just one thing. The oil with the omega-3 fatty acids is healthy. It's got a polysaccharide that likely is like oat or other polysaccharides. It will probably lower cholesterol when consumed. That's to be proven, as all things should be. It's got lignans, which are a phytoestrogen that are associated with certain types of health and health issues. And now we're finding the orbitides at a high level. So there's a lot of different things in a flaxseed that are potentially very... The idea is to get flax into the mainstream of oils right now. It's very difficult to use flax in salad dressings. If you don't want a bitter salad dressing necessarily, or any form, even people who are just taking it by the spoon or using it in their food. There's a lot of people who just want to put something like flax oil and incorporate it into yogurt or something else they're eating. And again, the bitter flavor is undesirable if it's too strong and puts the customers off. There's different kinds of materials that we can just add to the oil, and the orbitides, the peptides, stick to that powder. We can just filter them out. So that's all there is to making a sweet oil, is just adding the appropriate powder to it and filtering the oil. When it comes to recovering the peptides, that's a much more complicated. It gets into some heavy-duty chemistry. We have to wash the peptides off. It's a multi-step process, but we would take the solid phase and recover the peptides from that. The orbitides and peptides, they're used for absolutely nothing yet. And that's the real big issue with it. They're a research compound right now. We're trying to find out what they'd be good for. We believe and have strong evidence they'll be useful in certain markets, and because they're from flax, they're likely going to be associated with some of the health effects that we see in flax. So the things that we're looking at, they seem to have benefits when applied in cosmetics. They seem to have benefits when applied in foods. So we're looking at how they might be integrated into food materials, into cosmetics, and where the benefits of those compounds can be realized. So what we're trying to do is to be the early entrants into those markets. As we open up the markets, there's quite a bit of this material in the flaxseed. So the intention would be in agriculture is to increase the value of flax, increase the demand for flaxseed, and if that value and demand were to increase, then the producers, those that grow the crops, would benefit. And also there's ancillary processing. So if we take the crop in, we process it, make it into more than it was before, then there's going to be economic benefit in terms of jobs, value added, and stability in the marketplace too, because the more products you get from a crop, the more stable the price will be. The revenue model that we have is focused on being able to deliver our knowledge of orbitides in the flax product. So there's a number of flax products where we can say this material contains orbitides, therefore it's healthy. Okay, because we know what the orbitides do when they're isolated. Now we can say, you can standardize the orbitides. You can say this contains a healthy amount of orbitide. So it might still be a muffin that contains flax flour. It might be a bottle of flax oil. It might be an emulsion that contains flax oil and fish oil. But if we can say that it contains a certain amount of orbitides and say it's standard, then that's to the benefit of those people that are consuming it. They can read the label and say, I want my flax with my orbitides in it.